Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to this live session hosted by SWAN Livelihood. My name is Arish Ghazi, and I'm honored to be your moderator for today's event, where we have the privilege of welcoming the Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise, Kirori Mal College, University of Delhi, as our esteemed guest. Before we delve into the essence of this presentation, let me take a moment to provide you with some background on SWAN Livelihood. SWAN, which stands for Skilled Workforce Advancing Nation, is a Delhi based startup committed to empowering the workforce through specialized training programs and counseling sessions. SWAN aims to enhance the skill set of young individuals from all sections of society, ultimately paving the way for better employment opportunities. By fostering student inquiry, interactive dialogues, industry exposure, and cognitive empathy, SWAN's classroom learning module encourages teamwork, personal growth, and the improvement of vital skill sets. Today, we gather here to shine a spotlight on the Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise, that is CISE, established in March 2020 as a result of UGC UCARI project. CISE serves as an incubator for social enterprises and a nurturing ground for aspiring entrepreneurs. Their primary objective is to actively engage in social change by fostering creative ideas, conducting critical social research, and promoting innovative approaches. By addressing pressing social issues, CISE aims to develop legitimate and effective solutions, contributing to the advancement of innovation and social entrepreneurship. They provide a platform for young minds to transform their ideas into reality, and their commitment to empowering individuals and creating a positive impact in a society is truly commendable. During today's live session, CISE will present their aims, achievements, impacts, manifesto, and targeted sustainable development goals. It is an incredible opportunity for all of us to learn from their experiences and gain insight into the remarkable work they have been doing. Their dedication to fostering social change, coupled with their passion for innovation, makes them an inspiration to all of us. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to the Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise. I hope that today's event will leave us all inspired and motivated to make a positive difference in our communities and beyond. From CISC, we have Gaurav, Nida, and Shreya who would be leading the presentation. Shall we begin? To you, Gaurav.
First of all, hi Arish. Thanks for the warm invitation from the side of Swan Livelihood. We we are really heartfelt by your kind invitation. So I'll begin with the PPT of what Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise is, and the work, what work we do, how we proceeded, how we came into play, and everything. So, first of all, I would like to explain the core team of the Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise, the main pillars of the working uh, behind the scenes. So, Gaurav, is serving as the president of Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise. There are two vice presidents, Shweta Raghuvanshi and Dhruvpad Singh. Nida Mohammed, present in the live session currently, is serving as the social media and public relations head. Gitesh Karki is the YouTube head. And we have a creative team which is led by Harshita Saini and Mohammad Yasir. So then Shriya Ahuja, who is the research and development head, Anisha Agarwal, the logistics and accounts head, and Arish Ghazi, content head, Arohi Gupta, event management head, and Shiv Goyal, the marketing head. So all these different teams work separately and at the same time work unitely to work behind an event to organize various courses, various webinars, various seminars, which we'll be discussing further in the meet. So, uh, yeah. So first of all, I would like to explain the story of CISE, that how it was established. So let us move back behind in March 2020. It was COVID era when our professor Rupinder Oberoi, the founder and convener of CISE, she was working on a research project in UK, which was the comparison between the social enterprises of United Kingdom and India. So later on in her research project, she discovered that there is a major gap in understanding what social enterprise or social entrepreneurship is in India. Uh, Compared to other countries, foreign countries, they were much more aware. They knew what social enterprise is, and they were already working in the same field. So after the conclusion, uh, with the collaboration of UGC UKRI projects, which is United Kingdom India Education and Research Initiative, the Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise was established, and it was established to incubate social enterprises, to discuss out of the box ideas, and to nurture future social entrepreneurs. So that's the small story behind the establishment of social enterprise. Uh, yeah. Then uh, our vision and our goals, what we work for. So our motto, strive, contrive, and thrive, completely explains why we work for and what we work for. So first of all, strive, that we strive to empower the youth to develop the practical skills by solving social issues through innovative thinking. Uh, Contrive, we contrive to bring a positive change and overcome the hurdles of the society, and we thrive to the principles of the sustainable development, which we will discuss further. And our vision is to make sure that the sustainability is not an option, but it's a compulsion to every enterprise currently running in the country. So, keeping in mind the triple P model, the profit, planet, and people model, we work on innovative ideas. We think out of the box. We first understand the problem and think out of the box to find a sustainable solution of it. While the establishment of Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise, we did a lot of collaborations and partnerships. We have n number of partners. A few of them are Design Innovation Center of University of Delhi, Delhi School of Public Policy and Governance, PhD Chambers of Commerce, University of Huddersfield, Amity Global Innovative Center, Ashray Foundation, and many more, which are currently not in the PPT. So, along with the partners, we have various mentors from different organizations. We have various mentors in our college, in the university, out of India, and uh, in the government organizations as well. So currently, we are in association with the Public Forums of India, Entrepreneurs Association of India, Evolverance, Bihar Entrepreneurs Association, Easy to Pitch, and Swan Livelihood is also one of them. Yeah. Uh, Shreya, I guess you will take further.
Yes, thank you. So now let's dive deep into what are our key activities. We have understood our vision, our motto, and everything. So now basically we focus on ideation and design thinking process. Here, the young ignited minds, we sit together and we brainstorm on various existing ideas as well as the new technologies, trends that are going on in the field of innovation, entrepreneurship, and together we come up with ideas which drive the entire events of the organization. Here, what happens is that all the young ignited members that are connected with CISC, they are given an open platform to exploit and understand various innovation and technologies that are going forward, so that they can in future come up with innovative ideas which will provide a sustainable solution to so many social problems around us, and they'll be the future leaders of the country.
Moving further, we are going to discuss the online courses and other boot camps and workshops that we have done during the COVID times. Now, CIC is in the initial stage of its development, and the starting 2 years was completely during the COVID time, and we were in quarantine and everything. And we had to make the most of that time because it was a booming time for us to know about social entrepreneurship, to get into that field, because as students were just out of their school, and we wanted to create a platform to spread that awareness to the kids, to the students that were out of school or joined college, or the students in the college or throughout the university, to provide a platform for them to understand what it is, which is one of our primary motives, to spread that awareness about social entrepreneurship, to inculcate that knowledge inside them, and to build that atmosphere where they can foster their ideas and to create those visions into reality. So we tried to conduct a lot of online courses, and it is we have a numerous list of courses which I'm not mentioning here, but to go through a glimpse of it, and boot camps on innovation, on how you actually build a startup, how you can actually bring that idea to reality. So what are the steps you have to go through it? Because there are a lot of questions that come in our mind. You know that the businesses like we see news like they fostered really good well, or they have uh, gone under debt regarding startups and entrepreneurship. So we wanted to clear those myths and queries, and to bring that safe environment where people are actually able to uh, convert their ideas into reality. So we have been conducting a lot of online courses and workshops during the online COVID time to bring that awareness into the page.
Um,
Moving on,
yeah.
it's not just the
Um, I'm
online
so sorry to
courses or
interrupt you
boot
there.
camps. We have been also part of research publications. We have just like Gaurav was mentioned, we have a wide pool of mentors and advisors, and we have been taking part
Mira,
in their
am I
research
audible?
papers as well, because that was going to provide a wide range of knowledge for us, because we will be helping them and assisting them in conducting the interviews or doing research for the product. And this is going to improve the knowledge of the students of the center, the members, so that they can build their knowledge and spectrum on how they can actually manage this. Now, coming to social entrepreneurship, we have given a lot of online courses, research papers, and all these are theoretical. Now, we also believe that apart from this theoretical, practical knowledge is also really necessary, which is why we conduct field visits. Now, we are also in touch with a lot of foundations, trusts like SWAN Livelihood, Robin Hood Army, Uru Vikram Charitable Trust. So, we take this opportunity to link these organizations and foundations to the members of the center, so that we can actually provide a practical knowledge. We go, we visit the field visit, and we see the social causes that is happening and social causes they're working for, and what actually is the problem, social problem they're dealing with, and how much we can learn from these experiences to understand that. So these practical knowledge will definitely worth a lot compared to the theoretical knowledge, because if we have to exercise that theoretical knowledge into reality, we should see the practical examples. And these field visits, which we have been a part of, has helped us a lot to understand these and to help us build on these things in further.
So, yes, moving on to the flagship course on social entrepreneurship, which was organized by CIC last year in November 2022. Uh, I had the privilege to attend this course, and trust me, as a student, a fresher in college, you know, it was so overwhelming to see more than 20 plus speakers who joined from all over the world. There were foreign speakers who connected with us on Zoom platform, and it gave us a very broader as well as a clear picture on what social entrepreneurship is. This innovative, this amazing blend of innovation and entrepreneurship. As a commerce enthusiast, it was uh, a very knowledgeable workshop where all the speakers, we were able to gain insights from them regarding the challenges an entrepreneur faces, what are the qualities we require, what are the incubator centers and facilities we have around us, and the importance of not only thinking what is there around us, but also thinking outside the box. What if the young ignited minds, they can come up with innovative ideas which will which has the power to solve some major social problem by providing a sustainable solution. So throughout this course, there were a lot of engaging activities also for all the participants. And yes, the main theme of social entrepreneurship, the entire concept, theme, challenges, opportunities, the potential of the youngsters as well as India as a whole with other foreign collaborations. It was completely a spirited course, and yes, we are going to have such courses in future also. So looking forward to a very positive response from. This is a glimpse of the speakers that we had during the entire course, and their useful insights helped us a lot. The young ignited minds present there, and not just about social entrepreneurship, but various other aspects related to business, commerce. They were clearly made they were made easier for us to understand, remember various tips of how branding and marketing plays an important role in building up an enterprise. So yeah, these were the speakers. You can have a look. More than 20 speakers joining from all over the world.
Moving on, I take immense pride in announcing that we have issued our annual magazine, Persona, People or Profit, during our flagship event, which we'll cover in the further slides. Now, this was a major opportunity or a platform for the members of the center and outside the center throughout the college and university to portray their views on the theme of social entrepreneurship. So we collected articles and content from the members, and we also accepted applications throughout the university to submit their submissions on social entrepreneurship and related things, on what they think about it and their articles. And it also portrays a report on our activities and everything. So this was a major platform for us to exhibit what we have been doing, what we are capable of, what are ideas, and what is going on in our inside our heads. So, and we successfully completed its inauguration during our flagship event, and we'll be releasing more of these in the future as well.
Now, moving on to the most important and the flagship event, the annual fest of CISE KMC. It was organized in March 2023, and it was after working efficiently in during the lockdown period on an online mode. It was basically a platform for all the members and others also from the campus to come and be a part of this 2 day event, which included a lot of which included Kairos, which we will be talking about in the further session. And basically, this entire fest, the main motive of this fest was to establish the theme and vision of CISC in the minds of the young youth that we have in our college. And it is very, it was then the response that we got from the students, it was very nice to see the participation, be it in the competitions or the discussions and the speaker sessions we had, which revolved around our theme of social entrepreneurship and various other interesting topics, be it innovation, entrepreneurship, and the entire connection with the economy, the role of startups in building the economy, and how they play a major role in our PM's vision also for a 5 trillion economy in the near future. So yes, this was about the annual fest of CISE. It had various sub events. The Startup Expo, where we had the privilege to have various startups in our college. They established their stalls. This gave all the audience, the opportunity to interact with the entrepreneurs and to see their products, the social impact that they're able to create on the society. Kairos, the pitching competition, panel discussions. We had a number of dignitaries from different fields of from the corporate sector, from the industry, academia, where they shared their views on CISC's theme and vision, and how we can, from the baby steps, from brainstorming sessions to what CISC does, which will be able to create a bigger impact in the future. And lastly, the open mic, a fun interactive activity for all the members and for the audience, and the result was really overwhelming for the entire center.
Moving on, Shreya has provided a brief of what the event was and how amazing it was. And moving on to Kairos, which is the idea pitching competition that we had, it was one of the key highlights of the whole event. And it consisted of participants coming from various colleges throughout the university, and they exhibited their ideas. And by ideas, I mean business projects on various sustainable measures and how they can start their own business and their business models on their own ideas and how they wish to build their business regarding, and all of these ideas, and the best part is that all of these ideas surrounded around social entrepreneurship. And the fact that we were able to provide a platform to these candidates to exhibit their ideas and to provide valuable feedbacks from all the dignitaries that were present, and to give them valuable insights, and a lot of them bagged amazing prizes as well. And I'm sure that these prizes and this platform and the validation might have, I mean, would have definitely boosted their confidence to, when these people, I mean, these guys would be the next entrepreneurs that we see around us. So it was actually a wonderful session where we were also able to see that the peers among us, they had these ideas inside their heads, and the fact they're able to bring it out and to submit it, or also boosted the confidence among the members and every other audience as well. Ki maybe those ideas were present inside our heads as well, but we never had that confidence to work on it, or the initiative. We never had that initiative. It's not just about the entrepreneurship or the ideas. We realize it is also about the initiative to put your efforts into your ideas and to submit it and to work on it and to have that confidence and faith in itself. So this one platform and Kairos, the pitching idea competition, actually gave that atmosphere for the members as well as the participants to move ahead with their ideas to bring that into reality. And this competition actually motivated us to work on our ideas as well. And CIC is looking forward to go from a society where we're spreading and working on social development and spreading awareness on it, to actually move to a project-based, project-led society where we will be fostering our ideas and changing those visions into reality as well. So Kairos was a very big successful event, and we are looking forward to conduct more of these as well. Now, this is just a glimpse of whatever Shreya has explained. Like, we had the startup expo, the panel discussion, the open mic. In the panel discussion, we had a wide pool of dignitaries speaking on different topics related to social entrepreneurship. And in the startup expo, we had different startups coming to our college, establishing their stalls, interacting with the students. So, the fact that we were able to provide this opportunity to create these interactions and to create the spark within the members and the students around the college and from different colleges. It was a fest, and students from different colleges and throughout the university were visiting us, and they were having this interaction and gaining valuable knowledge and practical knowledge. So that makes a lot of sense to us that we were able to provide this opportunity, and the panel discussion and the knowledge and insights that we have gained, and not to mention the open mic, the fun part which we had. And as a center which provides inclusivity and celebrates individuality, we found open mic as the best platform to bring all these people together. The center contains members from different communities, different individualities, and to bring them all together and to celebrate that, to because that is also one of the social causes that we have. And we found open mic as the best way to make use of that as well, and it was undoubtedly the best part, funny part as well. So yeah, moving on.
So yeah, moving towards the biggest achievement of CISC Kirori Mal College till date is the 1 crore fellowship, which was announced on 20th March 2023 in the annual fest of of CISE Kirori Mal College, which was Inception. So our chief guest, Mr. Satish Jha, quoted that the size of India demands entrepreneurship at scale. So for the same reason, Ashria, uh, which is owned by Mr. Satish Jha, in collaboration with the Jha Group and the Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise, together announced the Shanti Jha CISC Junior Fellowship for 100 students of Delhi University, which is uh, which is to promote the values of social entrepreneurship in the Delhi University. So, according to this fellowship, 100 students, 50 male and 50 female, will be allotted 1 lakh rupees per year for their social enterprise project, which they can use to grow in the market. So we were when this fellowship was announced, the next day we were completely in every article of the every newspaper. So that is one of the most proud movement of Center for Innovation and all the members or the team heads of Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise. And the next major achievement uh, was when we represented CISE to the Knack, the National Assessment and Accreditation Council in Kirori Mal College. We were specially appreciated by the Knack evaluators for the work we are doing. They told us to continue in the same field uh, which we are currently doing. Yeah. So, and most of us might be knowing that yesterday Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the centenary celebrations of Delhi University at the University Stadium. So, where exhibitions of all the colleges were put up. So, Kirori Mal College proudly showcased Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise in front of Prime Minister uh, Shri Narendra Modi yesterday in the centenary celebrations of Delhi University. And that was one of the most proudest moments while standing in front of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi and speaking about Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise, along with in the front of guest of honor, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, who is the minister at Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. And we were specially appreciated by the amount of efforts and the amount of hard work we have put in the center.
Now that we have seen what CIC has been doing and what it feels like to be in a college society, CIC is much more than a society. We are not a society, we're a center for innovation and social enterprise, but it comes in the same line as the workings of a society when it comes to the departmental workings and everything. So Gaurav, in the beginning, introduced the core team members and the departments in the center. So why actually college societies? As uh, you know, just we just came as students who just came out of school, and we have never had that real life experience on how to actually, to have that work life balance, to actually get into that work life. We have been in our schools doing our work, academics, focus, and all of that. But now that you're in the college, it is a different, uh, different area where you have to actually focus on bigger things like of course academics is a part and it will so college societies and centers will also help you in your academics, but this platform that the colleges offer you, it's going to give you much more than that to actually see what how institutions work, how organizations work, to build your skills, your leadership, your negotiation, your management skills, and everything. Let's take each department for example. Like if you're in a marketing department, building your negotiation skills and bringing money into an organization, if you're in your social media, and how to manage that, how to actually digitally market your organization or center. So these are the skills we never knew existed, like how we would get to know. Maybe we had the skills inside us, but we never had a platform to actually put that into effect. So personally speaking, from a personal experience as well, coming out of school and seeing all these college societies and works, it was a wonder to me. There is a lot of opportunities right here, and it felt like there is so much to do and so much to experience and learn. So they provide a wide opportunity to get to there, to experience your, how much you're capable of, to test your capabilities and to see what you're, what, how much, you can put yourself into that, and to see the growth and your work and to build yourself as a person, as professionally and personally. They provide a wide, range of opportunities for us. Now, when it comes to societies, why CIC? As someone who is interested in social entrepreneurship, as someone who is interested in business, as someone who wants to give back to the society, to share with the society whatever I'm taking in, to create a better place for everyone who is around me, I felt like CIC is the best choice for me. Um, Personally speaking, to go into this field and to build startups and entrepreneurship and business to get into that field, what CIC actually provides for college students is to, how to actually move from that theoretical base to a practical base, to actually put your ideas into reality. And it provides a wide platform for you to network and, meet people with the like-minded people, to get to know them, to share your ideas and innovations with them. And these people encourage you and support you to, a positive impact to build yourself as well. And the networking that it provides, the be it investment opportunities and be it mentorship. So this is what CIC provides for us, at the platform of like-minded people to grow together is what CIC provides. So that is all about college societies and CIC. Gaurav, do you want to add something into it?
Yeah. So apart from all the soft skills, uh, the professional development, working in the field, working in the corporate sector, what college society provides is people, a bond that everyone cherish, the friends, the like-minded people we meet every day, and the long-lasting experience that we have gained is uncomparable to any other experience. So that is why we suggest every student to to must join a college society. So that's what I would like to add, Nida.
Thank you, Gaurav. Moving ahead.
So now that we are well versed with CIC's vision and the current ongoing activities that we are into, and the importance of college societies, centers, now let's discuss some of the upcoming events CIC is working towards currently. Firstly, it's the Conference on Sustainable Development. Rightly mentioned by Gaurav at the start of the session that sustainability now is not an option, but it's the only choice that we have. And without the without with that touch of sustainability, no enterprise in the present day scenario can work towards development, right? So we are planning to organize a conference on sustainability where we will be having society heads from various colleges as well as eminent personalities as our distinguished panelists, and we also be conducting speaker sessions. The importance of such a conference would be, again, the platform, the like-minded people, and the vision that you all cherish, the efforts that everyone's putting, right? Not just in CIC but in other societies also. We respect that, and it's the power of collaboration and understanding and helping and coming together, discussing, brainstorming. It's all in here, right? It's just we have ideas and it's about the execution. It is always that what exactly matters, the execution. When we all are on the same page, we have ideas, we have that zeal to work, we are giving all our efforts and time into creating something um, useful for the society, which will give back the society, and it will also help in the development of the society. But as mentioned by Nitha, the importance of societies, you won't realize it, at the start. But when you look back to your college days, and now that I'm looking back to my entire first year, I can see the change college societies they bring, and the development you will see in you as a person. So here again, if we emphasize on the role of various departments that we have, so we know in corporate sectors also we have the various departments. So as in college societies, so these upcoming events may what will happen that the members that are there in the center right now and the future members who will be joining us, they will be able to actually work not just as a single member of marketing department per se, but from curating database to the personalities we aim to bring, to actually cold calling them, mailing them, to work on the social media marketing with PR heads and R&D, to ideate on the themes and topics and competitions that we aim to incorporate in such upcoming events for the purpose of engagement as well as public reach, and most importantly to spread awareness about what is our vision. Because even if someone's not willing to associate oneself with a particular society, but it's about the ideation, it's about the zeal, and it's about the spirit that such platforms like conferences and societies, they will give you that push. You'll think it again ki, oh, in that conference, from that panel speaker session, I got to learn, I got to know about that particular fact, and yes, it is genuinely helping in my journey as a person, as an entrepreneur, or as a student as well. Second is the business conclave. It is again, we are focusing on inviting eminent personalities from different fields, not just industry but academia and even social media, who will be focusing on sustainability, on innovation and entrepreneurship. How these topics, they're not new for us now, they cannot be new for us now. It's the 21st century. We have the importance of innovation, new ideas, products, services, and the impact of social media. We all are very well aware about these topics. What matters is now, diving deeper into the details, understanding the technicalities, working on yourself. Personal branding was one of the topics I learned from the annual fest of CISC, and it has a deep impact on me. That okay, it's about the skills that you work for, it's about the skills that you curate, it's about working on myself. And what's better, when working on yourself, working on your abilities, you can actually give something back to the society. Sitting in the company of like-minded people, that single brainstorming session also, it adds so much to you as a person. On it affects your entire personality, it gives a confidence booster, right? So yes, these are the upcoming events where members and other future members who will be joining us, they'll get to know how actually an event is planned, what all goes behind the event, and they'll also be able to cherish the success of the event uh, after gaining the useful insights for themselves. So yes, these are the upcoming events that we'll be working on, and we'll be looking forward to very active response from the people, not just in KMC but in the entire university. Moving on, Gaurav. Now, the sustainable development goals that we target. Firstly, it's the decent work and economic growth. We are very well versed about the role of startups and enterprises, social enterprises that have on our GDP and about on the economy. It's about we cannot just be employment seekers, but we have to be employment generators. And we know entrepreneurs, they generate self-employment opportunities, which again align with various other sustainable developmental goals. For me, if you see from a commerce enthusiast, you'll see that everything here is connected. You firstly identify a problem, you try to find a sustainable solution, you gather people around them, you provide them employment opportunities. With that employment opportunities, you get that income demand supply aspect from what you have learned in your 10th 11th class economics. Then you see that the other sustainable developmental goals that we support will indirectly come to decreasing poverty or hunger. But you'll say that how? by just brainstorming. No, you're providing opportunities. You're impacting lives, which will actually, uh, they'll work on the ground level and they'll produce something um, innovative and efficient and productive for the society. So, second is again industry innovation and infrastructure. As mentioned, it's a platform, you're free, all the ideas, no idea is stupid. I heard it somewhere and it just makes sense now. No idea is stupid. It's about the platform that we are uh, getting and the company of like-minded people where we can actually exploit and brainstorm on that idea. And you never know, something very creative might just evolve from that idea, which once you only thought that, oh, it's a stupid idea. But if you'll study success stories of startups, you'll understand that no idea is stupid. And so yes, this is the sustainable development goals that we are targeting. And again, mentioned, like I mentioned before, that it's about the platform. And the more opportunities you curate, the more innovation, the more brainstorming, the more the brain work you do, it will come out in a very productive way for the society. And with sustainability as theme, as it's like it will evolve in every event or every uh, activity that CISC will start in the near future, or on what are the current aims and activities that CISC is currently going through. So this is on the sustainable aspect. Of course, not an option, but the only choice we have.
That was wonderful, you guys. It was a remarkable presentation. I just have a few questions, very basic questions. Like, first question would be, like you talked about the online, courses that you did during COVID time. Like, would you mind highlighting the difference between an offline course and an online course, or which one is better and convenient, and which one actually people pursue to actually learn something and engage when it comes to a particular course?
Thank you for the question, Rajesh. Okay, thank you for the question, Rajesh. Now, according in my opinion, uh, there is no question to which one's better, offline or online, because in both the cases, regarding the circumstance, now the reason we went with online, courses and everything is because of the circumstance we had. We were not in a position to conduct an offline, course or to get people together around because of the COVID reasons. So we wanted to make the best of that, time that we had, and we went for an online course and session where we were able to interact with each other, because in this era of technology, it's not like you can't restrict yourself because you don't have an offline option. But coming to the offline perspective, it has its a wide full of pros as well, because you're actually getting to meet that person, individuals in person, and you're interacting a lot. So it definitely has its pros a lot. But then again, online also, it becomes a debate of online and offline thing. Online sessions and courses also has its own positives. Like during that course that we conducted, we were able to connect with mentors and advisors from abroad, not just India, from UK, from Ghana. So we were able to interact with these people as well, which might not have been possible in a offline setup. So both of us had some pros and cons, but rather than comparing it, the fact that we made use of the time and the technology that we had to make the best of whatever our surrounding was and whatever was available, to the resources available with us, is uh, is something to be appreciated and noticed. And obviously, we have reasons we are conducting offline courses as well, because the workshop that we it's an annual workshop, and we're looking forward to conduct it again. in a very short period of time. And we will be frequently conducting online courses as well to connect the audience with, who are not able to reach to us in an offline setup. So we have been making the best use of both of it, and definitely both of them has its pros and cons. But as I've mentioned, whatever resources were available, we are trying to make the best use of it. Thank you. I hope that clarifies your question.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nida. My next question would be as simple as my previous one. Like, you guys emphasized on the importance of college societies or any or social enterprise or this, the crux of CISE, and which incalculates to obviously being a college center or a college society. So there are people who would be joining college or who are already in their first year. What advice would you guys have for people who want to join college societies? Like, how will you tell them that, yeah, that's the way you can manage your academics with your co-curricular or with your, you know, extracurricular activities and actually not compromising your academics or your college life. Like how you guys did it, Gaurav being the president and you guys being in the core team. What is your method, the golden method which you guys used to get through all of that?
Yeah. So I'll take up this question, Arish. So before joining, I'll share my experience. Before joining the college, I wasn't much aware about the college societies, how they work they do, and what is the internal working. So CISE was my first society which I joined. Later on, I was promoted as the social media and PR head, and currently as the president. So uh, a student coming from some other town to Delhi, who doesn't know how these things work, how to make a balance between the academics and the college societies. Not easy to manage both of them all together, but the uh, the pillars of the society are also students. The students are running the college societies. They understand their members. What they look for is the willing power to learn. So we don't see कि the member who is joining उसको पहले से ही सब कुछ आता हो, उसको कैनवा डिजाइनिंग आता हो या उसको मार्केटिंग आता हो, नेगोशिएशन आता हो, पब्लिक पब्लिक स्पीकिंग आता हो. बट what we see is the willingness to learn, and uh, the like the core team of the every society, they completely understand their members. In case the member has some other commitments like exams, academia, and anything related to the academics, so at that point of movement, the team completely understands the reason, and they completely support every member of their of the society. So uh, while I was a member, my heads always supported me, and we as heads always support our members. So that is the working behind a college society, and to make a balance between the academia and the society. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gaurav, for that. My next and last question would just be that, when we talk about sustainable development goals, SDGs, and, sustainable future, like, because CIC has been doing such an amazing job when it comes to promoting sustainable entrepreneurship and innovation and, sustainable infrastructure. What would you guys say about individual contribution? Like how I, as an individual, can contribute when it comes to promoting or assisting sustainable development goals? Like how can I, on an individual level, can offer my contribution to this, to this global thing that is going on, like the United Nations initiative. How I, on an individual unit, can contribute to the aforementioned.
Yeah, so I'll take up this question. So, Arish, when I listened to your question, I remember one of my group discussions I had on the same topic. So, at that point of moment, also, I discussed that every drop we collect makes up the ocean. So, when every individual together will work towards the sustainable developmental goals laid down by the United Nations, so that's where a bigger impact will be created. So when we see uh, roads piled up with plastic bags, or uh, we see the sudden climate change or the rise of the global warming, so that's where individual people can contribute to the nature, to the society, in a positive sense. So you can talking about the in the environmental factor, you can use jute bags instead of using the polythene bags, or you can like the rise of the global warming is due to all these issues. So uh, the less usage of water can be done. All these things literally contribute, which we studied back in the school life. It actually contributes to the environment or to the nature individually.
As we say, it starts from home, right? So everything you do, a slight change in lifestyle also, it can eventually bring a bigger impact on the theme, and as well as leading it to a more sustainable future.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. Well said, Shreya, that it starts from home. Like, in order to achieve that ultimate goal that we have in mind, we would have to contribute as an individual. We would have to take the responsibility for our actions, for our doings, for our choices, because ultimately we are the units that constitute the major society that we're talking about. Thank you so much, Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise, for joining in with Swan Livelihood. Thank you so much, Gaurav, Nida, Shreya. It was wonderful. It was enlightening, informational, a remarkable presentation that you guys gave. It couldn't have been any better. And I guess it is now time for us to wrap this up. I would again like to thank the Center for Innovation and Social Enterprise, on behalf of the entire team of Swan Livelihood, for, sparing your time, for joining with us on this live session. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, Arish, and the whole team of Swan Livelihood for inviting us.